You can go ahead and get started.
Hello, Professor.
Yeah, can you hear me? You can go ahead and start.
Let me start now.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Workplace stress and associated factor among vehicle repair workers in our city, southern Ethiopia, was the research what we did in 2019. So the present name is my name is Hailemichael, an assistant professor of environmental and occupational health science college, the Devra Birhan University, Ethiopia. As you know, that work-related stress is a common problem everywhere. It is an emotional response for the work environment that the individual may not be cope with such environment and finally develop stress. That is why we focused in such topic. So workplace stress is a common problem that may affect the worker mental, physical, as well as the behavior. So we aimed to assess the prevalence of workplace stress and associated factor. Actually, it was done in Hawassa city, Southern Nationality People Region, Ethiopia. According to the report, during that time, 368 workers were registered in that specific area. So we applied a cross-sectional study from January 25 to February 22, 2019. As you see in the picture, those are workers, and we included a minimum of 12 months work experience in similar work area. So finally, we obtained 347 vehicle repair workers as eligible participants. So we reviewed different literature and found work stress status were main dependent variables. The independent variables were socio-demographic variables like sex, age, marital status, employment status, job position, service year, and so on. Also, we assess personal characteristics like physical activity at home, type of activity, work in the home, cigarette smoking, so on. And also included work environment characteristics like training, work hour per week, type of vehicle workshop, type of vehicle service like large vehicle, small vehicle, and work adequacy, and so on. Also included as independent variable or predicted variable. So we developed a questionnaire tool that were already adopted from previous studies and will use in different studies like work environment and stress and injury and so on. So based on those questionnaire, in addition to those questionnaire, we also use stress scale, job satisfaction score, Nordic musculoskeletal questionnaire, and also we measured the body mass index, as well as we use meter and weight scale. And we use EP-Info version 7 software for data entry and SPSS version 24 analysis of the data. And finally, we present the strengths of association with odd ratio of 95 confidence interval, and we statically assessment were considered at a significant p-value less than 0.05. So the final result, we obtained that almost 99% of the participants were included, and most of the participants were male and younger age groups, that means from 80 to 29 years old, and their mean age is 32 years. And most of the participants are senior staff and permanent workers. And when you see the work experience, almost more than 1/3 of the participants had a work experience of 10 years. Most of them were educated from primary to tertiary, so they can able to read and write anything. So finally, we obtained a prevalence of workplace stress about 41% of the participants reported the stress. And also the predictive variable were service year more than 10 years, had more out of workplace stress compared to less than 10 years. And the individual who reported workplace musculoskeletal disorder also reported high order of workplace stress compared to those individual not report. And individual who serve a large vehicle size were reported more order of stress compared to those individuals who work or served a small size vehicle. And also work posture was a predictor, and the individual who is quitting laying work posture reported more order of workplace stress compared to the other position like standing or sitting position. Therefore, the overall prevalence of work-related stress was substantially high among those vehicle repair workers, and the independent associated factors were work services, body pain, and work environment. And as well as we recommend that the preventive measure should be focused on the implementation of work environment improvement. And also we recommend that further studies, especially in broad context, are recommended. We also thank that Awasa University and the participants and their manager, as well as the data collection for the final output of this finding. The additional authors who participated in this research project were again Tasfai from Hawaasa University, Professor Steve, and Nathanael from Brigham University. Thank you very much for all you give attention. That is all.